finally understand the saying, pinch me, because I think I'm dreaming. Most days I wake up with excitement. Other days I wake up overwhelmed with joy. But every day I wake up ready to live out my dreams. All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode. I appreciate y'all so much for tapping in with me week after week after week. Today I am recording from my co-working space. I'm on a 14-month journey in which I travel from country to country for 3 to 4 months, staying and enjoying and immersing myself in the culture. Today I want to talk about how I have truly developed a greater level of patience, and I've learned how to be flexible. You know, I made all of these plans of things that I was going to do on Christmas Eve, and it just didn't materialize the way that I wanted it to, primarily because I have a weak immune system. So when the weather is like fluctuating, I have to be careful. Today I planned to be on a private island, right? Chilling, living it up. But I couldn't do it because the weather was looking like it was going to be a little iffy. I ended up deciding to just come be productive. Come do a little bit of work. Come get some lunch. Come get a little bit of dinner. And just enjoy life. I recently turned 40 this year. And I was sitting in bed and I realized that there's so much more in life that I wanted to do, right? Like I just hadn't touched the pinnacle of success. It's time for me to step out on faith. If I had three things that I wanted to share with you guys about what it requires, right, to actually walk into a dream, I would say number 1, you got to be consistent. Number 2, you got to believe in a dream when nobody else does. And number 3, you have to remain focused. You were given a dream for a reason. And even though sometimes it may take years, like this dream that I have of living around the world came about 20 plus years ago, and it's now manifesting. So sometimes you just got to wait for the dream to manifest and keep going. Like, that's it. So each country has a different immigration policy. In the 4 countries that I'm going to be visiting, I've already studied extensively what I need to do. In Costa Rica, American citizens can stay up to 6 months, right? When you get to a country, there's 2 things that you need. Some of them will make you verify with bank statements that you have enough money to be able to sustain yourself. You also have to have your time of stay has to be consistent with like your plane ticket. You have to have a return flight. So that's how it works. Thailand and Bali are pretty much the same. You get 60 to 90 days. I think the 60 days is automatically granted. And then while you're there for the 60 days, you can extend it for an additional 30 days. And then after that, you do have to go for more of a long-term visa. So those are just some quick things that you need to know. However, here's the difference, right, between the States and living abroad. A lot of places don't require those crazy deposits that you need. You just pay that first month's rent. You have the options of like Airbnb. Like I'm not actually renting a place in any of the countries that I'm staying. I'm literally living in Airbnb, which means that I have everything. Like my overhead is completely taken care of. My water, lights. And for me, I like that. You know what I mean? It's like I don't have to guesstimate how much my water is going to be. I don't have to guesstimate how much my lights is going to be. And now while some people like to just rent, for me, because I am jumping from country to country, it just doesn't make sense to keep signing these short-term leases. I might as well just live in Airbnb. And my Airbnbs range from $300 to about $700 is the most, right? So every place that I live in has a housekeeper. Most of them provide some type of a driver for additional fees. Most of them provide a chef for additional fees if I would like that. Grocery shopper, pretty much all of the amenities that you would love to have in the States at a fraction of the cost. And so that's why I enjoy it. Like I had planned to do a whole bunch of excursions and do a bunch of stuff, but then I realized I just needed to be resting. I am re-releasing my song Mask Off. I changed the name of it. It's coming out on January 4th. And my book is called Ready for Love, 10 Essential I Cans Before I Say I Do. It's pretty much character and morality things that I've determined is necessary for me if I want to move forward and commit. But y'all, I am so glad to take y'all along on this journey with me. I hope that I hope you've been enjoying these last couple weeks, because I know I definitely have. If you haven't seen my other videos, please make sure you go back and watch them. It's more to come. Let's go.